can see you. I can see you. I can see you with my closed eyes. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you with my closed eyes. I can see you.
Welcome to the Well-Seasoned Podcast, the show where two friends navigate highs and lows of your university life. I'm your host, Salt, a pre-med student, and this is my amazing co-host,
Pepper, who's a business student. Today we are excited to kick off our podcast by sharing our journeys and what to expect as young adults.
Hi guys, how are you?
Welcome to the third episode.
The third episode, and we have the third
Seasoning joining us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hola, amigo. Hi, guys. I'm Chili. I study construction engineering.
Woo!
So our third guest, or the third seasoning for tonight is Chili, and she's actually...
I'm you guys' sister.
She's our sister.
I'm the oldest.
I'm the youngest.
And I'm the unwanted middle child. Okay, so today, before we even get into our topic for today, Chili, do you want to talk about anything about yourself other than introducing yourself?
Yeah, like a brief
I
introduction.
wish you guys could see what Chili looks like right now. Her face is flabbergasted.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Okay, with that being said, let's get into today's podcast. So today we decided to do a topic relating to living alone, since we three are very aware of this topic personally, because each of us live alone. And Chili's more experienced with that because she's been alone longer than us.
Yep.
Yeah. She's so happy right now. I wish you guys could see.
Yeah, I've been experiencing that for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
And I have been experiencing that for almost
2 years and a half?
2 years and a half.
Yeah. I'm with Pepper on this.
Cute little babies. The side eye.
Guys, if you don't know, we're recording, like, we can see each other. So that's why.
Yeah, I wish you guys could see.
First of all, before we even get to about living alone, there's benefits and disadvantages, and there's the good and bad of that, right?
Of course.
What have you gone or found as something good by living alone?
Living alone, you're gonna get obviously independent, more freedom to decide, depend on yourself in so many things actually. Like waking up, food, what else? Schedule, planning your whole day, and figuring out everything almost alone. Even the decisions. Waking up whenever you want. There's no chaos around you. Most of the times quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
What
to
about
that.
you guys?
Mainly the biggest one for me is independence. It's like I learned to take, like I'm a child and I'm walking for the first time again, taking these baby steps and figuring out a lot about myself. I've learned about myself this past 2 years. More than I've learned. No, stop. I'm trying to be for real. I've learned about myself this past 2 years, more about myself this past 2 years than the last 5 years of my life, honestly.
Yes, 100%.
100%.
Especially first year. You
First
figure
year
out
living
yourself
around.
more.
100%.
You figure out even what do you like, what do you hate. You find yourself more honestly. Like first year you got lost and then somehow you figure yourself out.
Yeah, you understand yourself way more than you used to.
Because when you're living with someone, you're more dependent, or like let's say you don't really have an input 100% on your choices, so you really don't know yourself more, or you actually never figured yourself out. But once you start living alone, I'm not even joking, you figure your life out. Like you start figuring yourself out, you figure what do you like. Wait, I forgot. Yeah, you start figuring yourself out. You start figuring out what you like, what you hate. You start taking more choices, more decisions. So here it starts planning out what do you like, what do you not like, what's your interest.
Basically,
You start even to figure out, you become yourself more because you start being more dependent on yourself. You don't depend on anyone anymore. Your decisions, everything is related on you. So you start to notice what you want, what you like, what you hate, so on. Even like friendship-wise.
Yeah, so
100%.
basically self-discovery during that time is very big and huge.
Yes.
Because you explore a lot about yourself, like you said, preferences, habits, what you like. You even start catching habits that you never knew you had.
Yes.
And all of that without the influence of others. And that's why you learn the most about yourself.
Yes.
And what really
100%.
helps is when you enter to a new world, like a new place. I'm not talking about same place. Like for example, you live in, let's say, in Canada, and then you stick to Canada. Obviously, you won't really discover yourself because you're not in a new place, new environment, new people. But when you do go to a different whole country, I'm not even joking, you get introduced to different people, different culture, different community, different everything. So you figure out yourself because you become more confident and comfortable because no one knows you yet. So it's up to you how you decide to be.
100%. It's like a new environment, new you, basically.
Yeah.
And also you get comfort in your own skin for someone who's not used to being on their own and learning to trust themselves. It was so hard for me in the beginning when I moved to a different country at some point. So it was my first time taking a train. And oh my god, this was the scariest moment. One of the scariest moments. I felt like doing this on my own. Like, what's gonna happen? I don't know what. Now it's just like a second
It's
habit
nothing.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah, you are the middle child. I won't say the same for the old child.
Yeah, I'm left out.
No, it's not that. It's not that. No, listen. Most probably people will feel that 100%. But it's because for the firstborn child, it's already used to of some responsibilities, especially with if they have siblings. So somehow the responsibilities is high on them. So low key, even when I traveled another country, these things used to not worry me because these things I used to most of the times take care of you guys. So like,
Yeah.
that's something implemented on me.
Mm-hmm.
So these things didn't worry me. What worried me, what was a huge change for me was actually like being alone. No one is there. Like figuring out life, figuring myself out more. This was a challenge. Figuring myself out more. That was a challenge because this one usually you don't have time for it. You're more like around your family, so not most of the decisions on you and these stuff. So that was a bit challenging. Also, obviously, a lonely time, like missing out family gatherings and these stuff. Yeah, so it really depends on each person. But yeah, I believe, like, as Salt said, I'm pretty sure most people would feel that.
Yeah, 100%. I would like to add just a part, like what all of like what you both guys said was 100% true. I would like to add it's just like even though like I learned things like before I left to another country, I learned how to wash the clothes, how to iron, and how to cook some simple dishes. Even though like I know how to cook a bit, living alone is totally different. It feels like even if although I learned how to do this stuff, it feels like I never did it in my life. So it feels so weird to do it alone for the first time without anyone there. That's the one thing. And as you said, like I'm very codependent with my family. So everything they do, I would do with them or friends or whatever. Once I lived alone, I have to learn how to do everything alone and how to, as you said, be dependent and independent. It's kind of course, it's really hard. It's not easy at all. Nothing is easy at all. And also, as you said, missing the family, homesickness. More than what you expect it, and it doesn't hit quickly as I thought it was gonna do. It suddenly hits me, and after 4 months in, that's when I felt homesickness. Before that, I thought I was gonna be free, independent, I do whatever I want. It literally hits suddenly, the homesickness feeling. That's what I like to say.
Yes, I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest one that I think most of us would struggle with is homesickness, right? Especially
Yes,
for
100%.
someone who's going to a new country they've never been to before and they're figuring themselves out again.
Yes.
But that's go on.
I would just like to add the homesickness feeling is not only like for family members. It's literally homesickness. You miss your home. You miss the routine that you used to have.
Yeah. So even if you were in the same country, you could also experience that feeling.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Loneliness also can be a factor, and one of the biggest one is budgeting struggles.
Yes, learning how to, we said it in the last episode, learning how to manage finances is really hard, especially living alone for the first year alone. We talked about it in the last.
Saving everything. You want everything. but you also need to learn to not to have everything.
Exactly. You think you have financial freedom, but
Nah, yeah. Especially, especially what happens is because usually when you're like studying and alone and these stuff, so you start saying, I will reward myself this and this and this, and then whoop.
exactly.
One of a very big one that was scary, I think, also for our families is lack of help in emergencies. So, you want
Yeah,
to talk about it?
Like, yeah, when you get sick, especially when you can't get out of bed, you literally feel like you want someone to lend you water at least. But like, you notice that you have to get up yourself and then do all that.
exactly. Do you have a specific example you would like to add, or I can go?
Go.
I can give you an example. When I was really, really sick, thankfully Salt was there for the first day, but she had to leave the same day I got sick. So I was alone, and I couldn't move. When Salt was there, she made for me soup, and she took care of me a bit, but she had to travel. So the wariness of like my mom got so high, because like, and nothing is like, even though I can call an ambulance, I could call a doctor, but still, you know, the feeling of your child being away and very sick and she can't do anything by herself. You can't walk, you can't do anything. It's really, really hard. And like, emergencies is kind of scary living alone when you don't know, like, later on
Yeah,
you get used
even
to
if you
it.
wanna even if you wanna do checkups, like, and you're super tired and you can't drive because you're in pain, so annoying.
Also, another one for
100%.
living alone, which is a bad one, is for introverts. They can end up having lack of social interactions because they live alone now, so they don't even have the energy to go out and actually fetch for friends and people and stuff like that. I didn't have that issue on, but it can be a big issue for someone.
Me, myself, honestly, I'm construction engineering, not 100%. Like, I come home at 2 a.m. sometimes. It's because of my work and these stuff. So even sometimes I don't get to eat. And so that's the thing. So when you come back, again, to my point, so when you come back home, you are drained. You come drained. So some people, they want to hang out with your friends. They want to hang out, let's hang out and these stuff. But sometimes when you tell them I'm tired, they would not understand why are you tired. It's not because only uni life. No, it's outside uni also. It's because of the things that you have, the responsibilities that you have. It makes you sometimes you just want to stay in bed or stay in the couch in your home, just sitting watching silent, don't want to talk to anyone, you just want to rest. Sometimes you want that, but others don't understand that. They don't get it. It's because they didn't experience it, because they come back home like they have something home. They don't have that much responsibility. So they don't understand when you say, oh no, I'm tired today, or I don't feel like doing anything. It's not because uni, like for example, in uni, if you finished your stuff and you're free, they think, oh, like everyone is also free. No, it's sometimes you're tired because of outside.
Yeah, and everyone has a different schedule also. Everyone has a like different level of I don't know how to say it, like energy. So like some people might feel their energy less than other people, like their social battery. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
And like,
does that understand the struggle we feel when we feel drained because
burnout.
of the home requirements and these stuff, because of living alone basically. They will never understand this
Yeah.
feeling until they, because I've
And
noticed, yeah.
like just like to add a bit about what Salt said about introverts and being not social. I would like to say, like, even if you're an introvert and you don't want to be social, go out alone. There's nothing wrong with going out alone. No need not everyone needs to like you, and you don't need to like everyone. But don't cage yourself into your home. I don't mind. As I said, I'm an introvert. I love my own time. I love my home. I love staying alone. I love that. But from time to time, it's nice to go out. Alone. No need anyone. You don't need to call anyone. You don't need to do anything. And that's what I was trying to say. That's it.
Yeah, so from what Chili was saying, I understand that, and obviously that she said basically no one will actually know that feeling unless you experience it yourself. Then you can say, then yes, I understand what that is like. But also there is this aspect of that there are also people, that's the reason why people if you drain and end up not socializing, but there's also people who actually struggle with that. And like what Pepper said, even if you struggle with that, maybe take baby steps. One it being going out alone, for example. Maybe then even you might meet someone unexpectedly. You know, life can happen this way too. Things that you find, like things that you used to do that you find funny now, looking back at mistakes that you used to do, or like things you started doing since you're living alone.
Run out of water.
That's my current situation right now. I'm too lazy to bring water, so what I do, I bring a kettle, I put tap water and just boil it and then set it aside to boil the impurities away.
That's what I do too, you know?
That's what I do. And keep it in a like...
I have trust issues. Hell no, I can't do that.
No, because
the water here, it's clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yes, like you can drink directly from the tap water.
Yeah.
But I prefer boiling it than drinking.
Exactly. I'm like Pepper in this one.
Okay, no, for us it's not clean. You don't ever do that. Don't ever do that in my place.
No, we know that.
We know that.
Done that in her place.
Same, never.
But no, we have something called filter. Like we can put filter, but I don't.
Yeah,
have
that even.
Yeah.
I don't have it in my place. But either ways, no. I got. Luckily, I have a supermarket under me, so I get like bottles of water. But sometimes I run out of them, and I honestly get super lazy. So yeah,
my supermarket is about like 7-10 minutes away. I can, but the problem is the bottles, I don't take them individually. I take them as like the pack of 6.
Yes.
And it's heavy. It's heavy to bring back up because it's like 10 minutes walk, you know? If it was like about 5 minutes and these stuff, I can.
But for me, they're not big on water bottles here. So I get a jug, my own jug, and I go down. There's a water fountain. I fill it up, fridge every time. Because environment, climate change, plastic bottles, X. Yeah. What is something else? Have you ever burnt something?
No.
I haven't burnt something. It's just once I was trying to do in my apartment, in my first dorm, not apartment, my first dorm, it has a smoke detector. And I was doing crepes at home. The problem is, you know, when the crepe is like a wet batter and it's like a pancake, you know, it's like a pancake, but a pancake, but because it has more water than a pancake, it evaporates quickly. So it's like it didn't burn. The vapor of the smoke detector is so sensitive. So the vapor of the crepe, like cooking, it made an alarm in my apartment. So then I got scared because like usually every week they do a test. You know, I thought it was same problem as the test. So I went out and I ran, and then this like the front, like what is called the guardian,
secretary,
whatever it is. She came up and she told me like everything is fine. I was like, yeah, what happened? I don't know what happened. But I was confused as well. I didn't know it was that sensitive, you know. So I didn't think it was me, and she thought that I was smoking weed.
Wow.
She's like, what happened? Like, and I was cooking crepes, and what's wrong? She's like, are you sure you were not smoking any cannabis or weed? I was like, no, I was literally just cooking crumbs. And she literally pushed me away and started sniffing my apartment to make sure I was not like, I don't smoke. Leave me alone.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
But no offense, the invasion of privacy was not good. Like, she pushed me away and she just entered the apartment without like, can I enter? She didn't say, can I enter? She just entered.
I would drag her hair.
I wanted to. There's another situation that happened. We're not gonna speak about it, but I was about to drag her hair. Drag that bitch! You know that meme? Drag that bitch! I was about to do that.
Burnt meals.
I never burnt meals.
And run out of tissues. So I use the toilet papers. Not toilet papers.
Kitchen.
It's
so sad.
No, I've also run out of tissue paper before.
I was dumb. I usually count. When I have 2-3 left, I go and stock. I think I was too lazy, or I was just in deep depression. Anyways, another story.
Burnt meals. Okay, I have something a bit traumatic with burnt meals, but let's not bring it up. Let's just go on.
Let's go on.
That's gonna involve a lot of other people, and I don't want to get there. Yeah. Okay. One thing I also do sometimes, and I did it before, and I forget. So that's for people who live with others, who share laundries with other people, like laundry machine. I left my laundry a bit longer than it should be. So I was coming back. I went to see. I saw my clothes are up on top of the dryer. Someone like would put it for me.
That's what I do.
Sometimes it's embarrassing because there's sometimes things poking out. You know, I'm just like okay, and it's the worst thing when you know it's a male that did that.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, and you could tell from the laundry inside his.
The basket, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. As long as I never ran into them, that's all that matters.
Yeah. And the amount of rotten food.
Oh. Food goes
Yeah,
bad
they stay in
so
your
easily.
So easily,
And
and
then you
like
throw
I
them.
forget it. So mainly that's it for me personally. Like this is story time.
That's why
That I can say.
lesson learn. Whenever you eat outside, just don't take away, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna
Don't.
deep.
Or if you know that you're gonna eat it the same day or like the next day, bring it. If not, just give it to a friend or something.
Yeah, you know how
Or
many
give it
friends
to
I
a
went-
homeless. I give it to a homeless.
Same. I
If
give
you
it to
have
homeless.
Yeah.
I give it to friends here because I don't go in town that much.
Mhm.
I'm usually most of the time on campus, so usually my friends eat my food.
Yes. No.
I really want them to listen to this podcast. Out of all podcasts, they should listen to this one.
Yeah, no, because like my friends who I have here are living very far, so I can't give it to them. So I have a homeless that stays nearby, so I just like give him the food.
Another one is like grocery shopping too. Don't overdo it because that also
Yeah.
can go bad.
Yeah, just get, as I said, if you have like a market near you, just get the ingredients you want for today and tomorrow.
Yeah, or make a
Max-
meal plan. Because
Meal
they
plan,
can't
that's
also go every time grocery shopping. Maybe they do it once a week or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if it's near you and you're able to do that. If it's far away, ignore that and just make once a week, or as one of your friends said, once a month.
Yeah. Okay, for this segment, guys, we're going to be doing this or that scenarios related to living alone. And all you have to do is just choose to do this or that. Okay? So we're going to start off with Chili. I'll ask some questions. Right now, the theme is home setup. With home setup, would you rather do a studio apartment or one bedroom apartment? Studio.
Studio.
I answered. Are you more of minimalist decor or cozy clutter?
Chili.
Which one would you rather? Clutter. The point here is to do this or that and make it hard for you to answer. She's already indecisive.
One thing about me, I'm indecisive, but I will say the simple one because I really don't like mess.
What about you, Pepper?
Cozy clutter.
Living alone, cozy clutter. When I have a family, minimalist decor. Okay.
Wait, I would say the same as salt.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We said one.
No, but it's fine. Like, right now.
One.
Minimalist decor, I guess. If I have to choose one. Yeah. Okay, now I'm changing the theme to daily living. Cook every meal or order takeout regularly?
I order takeout.
Honestly,
Cook
right
every
now
meal.
I'm doing order, but you get sick at some point.
So, me too. Right now I'm doing order, but I'm planning for next term. It's going to be mostly cook every meal. So, for me, I'm going to choose cook every meal to pull myself
one
together.
thing, one note,
Order.
Yani,
I'm being realistic a bit.
one note. You always say next semester you'll start, and you don't.
Who, me?
That's salt for
Move
you.
on.
I never said that though. I never said I'll start cooking.
I'm saying future-wise.
Not cooking in general.
I'm talking future-wise, coming from 5 years. I know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. That is true. Okay, next one. Sorry. Weekly cleaning routine or clean as needed?
Ooh, that's a good one. Because I'm both in a way. In
I
general,
would love a weekly clean.
for me personally, I think clean when needed.
For me personally, I got my plates cleaned out for me, so it's weekly thing.
Yeah, same. But like as me alone, myself, clean when needed.
Me alone, I think if I do clean when needed, I'm gonna accumulate it so bad and it's gonna get bad. So I'll choose weekly cleaning routine.
Me clean when needed.
Wake up early or stay up late? Basically, early bird or a night
Stay
owl.
up late. Stay up
Night
late.
owl.
Me too. Night owl
Don't tell
for
me
sure.
to wake up early. If I don't have classes, I would sleep in.
Okay, now entertainment part. Movies or shows?
Movies.
I used to love movies. I used to love movies more than shows, but now I'm interested in shows.
I can't
For
choose
me,
this one.
most
I
of
actually
it. For me, most of it. No, lately, not even lately. No, most of the time after I started uni and this stuff, it's always shows because I like to put something in the background sometimes.
That's true. She does that.
That's what I mean. That's why I was like, before I love movies, now I love shows.
Okay, how about this one? Listening to music out loud or always using headphones?
Headphones.
Out loud.
Yes.
Out loud because no one is with me, so like
Exactly.
even when I'm driving or at home, it's always
If it's that, then yeah, out loud.
Yeah.
because like I barely like I'm not joking. I barely use it nowadays because it's always out loud. Like it's always in my car, in my house, these stuff.
Yeah, me too. No, so not in my car, obviously. In my house. And when I walk outside, obviously I have to put the earphones because ain't no one wants to hear what I'm listening to. But yeah. Okay, now about comfort and safety. Secure building with neighbors or standalone house with privacy?
Privacy.
Neighbors.
What again?
Secure building with neighbors or standalone house with privacy?
I live in a compound, so I would choose neighbors.
Secure building with neighbors. Yeah, I do secure building with neighbors because I'm living alone, yo. If I was living with family, I'd choose the latter. But yeah. Lifestyle now. Always working from home or commuting daily?
It's commuting daily.
I think basically
Daily.
actually. Yeah.
I like to
Home.
people. I like to communicate with people. I don't like loneliness.
Yeah. Me too. Commuting daily.
Me three.
Yeah. Room for hobbies or keep space for essentials only?
Essentials only.
Room for hobbies. I hate routines.
Room for hobbies then.
I think it's part of where I like to do so many things, weird things, out of the blue. I'm an out of the blue person.
You
Same.
are. Yes, you too. Okay, we'll do the last one. Okay, we're gonna do the last one. Complete silence or background noise?
Background noise. I can't. My ADHD-ness cannot stay in complete silence. I can't.
Complete silence for me.
I can't at all.
What about Chili?
I don't know. That's so hard. I do both.
But you're more background noise. At least when you study, like you said, you put TV shows.
Yeah,
on.
you put
It's
TVs.
because when I study things that don't need thinking, don't need anything, but most of my studies need these things. So usually I shut it off.
No. Even when I study the most important things, I need to have music in my head, my headphones. Or none of the information sticks to my head.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
too.
for me, honestly, it's mainly complete silence, but I would say background because I listen to music, so I don't know.
So for me, it's complete silence. But obviously, there's times where I need the background, or else I'll freak out.
Exactly.
gets
I
a
don't
bit-
know.
That's
Yeah.
normal. That's normal.
That's normal to have a balance. Obviously, most of us are balanced here because we're not psychos. But if I had to choose, I'd say complete silence. If I need the background noise, I'll go outside. I live in campus, so it's easy to have that background noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
So, Chili would like to introduce her new segment. She created it for this episode today. And what is it, Chili?
They are fun Q&A.
So, basically,
I wanted
you
to ask
elaborate?
you guys a few questions, and I wanted to see you guys' inputs in them.
that's a first for a guest asking host. So, okay.
yeah, that's nice. That's interesting.
That's
This is
interesting.
Yeah, I like.
We didn't plan. Yeah, we didn't plan it, by the way.
No, not at all. Who said that?
I liked how to make it like it's two-way thing, not one-way thing. I don't like just.
Oh, we love that, Chili.
Guys, comment
Yeah.
down below if you want her to be a host from now on.
Yes,
A permanent judge.
Permanent host.
A permanent. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
What's the weirdest thing you have eaten while broke?
I will not say I've been broke, but I can say like when I don't have any ingredients at home.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
a can of tuna, some mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and rice.
Exactly. You like to add the salt and pepper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, also, you don't forget to add chili this time. You add
Yeah,
sriracha,
it's
don't you?
Yeah, that's sriracha.
So don't worry, you're included.
Don't be jealous.
Butter.
Don't be jealous.
Okay, yeah, that's like a nice food combo. What about you, Chili?
What about you?
Oh,
Salt?
you're the one who asked. Chili's the one who asked the question.
Yeah, she can answer.
Yeah, but I was
What
like,
about
she
you,
asked
Paul?
the question. Me? I don't. It's not weird. It's just I open a jar of pickles and eat pickles.
Normal.
Yeah.
Same.
Like
But they said a
pregnant lady.
meal, so yeah.
Nice.
You, Chili, would you like to?
Honestly, sometimes I just don't have appetite. I don't eat, or if I eat,
That's the thing. No
yeah,
appetite.
or if
Sleep.
I eat, yeah, or if I eat, I would like what, like sandwich,
Cheese.
Cheese sandwich,
or
she's
cheese
saying.
sandwich, yeah, or cheese sandwich. If there's bread or if there's cheese,
She's always, it's not only the toilet paper, guys.
There is cheese.
like
Cheese
there's,
sandwich.
there's something you always run out of. But luckily, I have.
Okay.
Okay, how do I deal with a noisy neighbor?
Do you want me to start with this one? It really depends. At the beginning, I just ignore it as much as possible. When it gets hectic to the point where I can't, I might like knock on their door and tell them sorry, blah blah blah. You guys are too loud. I don't know what. I'm trying to study or I'm trying to sleep. Whatever I was trying to do, and then I'll go back. If it still continues happening, I'll try asking again. I'll let it go a little, and then I'll try asking again. If it just continues one more time, we have something here called DPS. They can
Like an RA, right?
basically. Ooh, that's smarter. I could do RA first. Okay, I'll do RA first. When RA also can't do anything about it, we'll go to DPS. DPS is more like the security guard.
For me personally, you're so kind, Salt. For me personally, I just directly call the guardian or like the security and just tell them.
I don't do that because I know what if it was me. You know, it can happen. So at least give them like a head notice. And if they didn't get it, you know, they know what
No,
happens
for
later.
me personally, I'll just do whatever I do. Thank you.
What about you, Chili?
My neighbors are too kind. I'm the one who's doing this. I'm the one who's noisy, so I think I should go ask this to my neighbors. No, honestly, I'm the one who is noisy. So, but if ever happened, sometimes no, I do listen to some background noises on TVs. But honestly, I open TV too. So it's either them or me who's winning.
She's fighting against them. You're gonna make sounds. There's a louder noise. That's funny. Okay. Any more questions from you?
Last one? Is it worth decorating if no one ever sees your place?
For me personally, yes, because I see my place.
Period. She summarized it there. She gave it all. Yeah, for also your own for your own sanity and making it homey, as much homey as possible. What about you, Chili?
Same, honestly. I like it clean. I like it decorated. I don't give two shits who's in. No, actually, yes. Honestly, that's one of my one of my main factor is that I love a clean house. Like really, I really do. Like see, this is what a proof I am the noisy neighbor. Okay. Basically, for me, I need a clean house because it reflects on my mood, honestly. When I see a clean house, I become so happy. Even my friends, they say, your house is clean. But anyways, my point is, I like a decorated, clean house.
Yeah.
So today we like to conclude the last segment of this episode. Add your song of the week.
Okay, so I would want to recommend this song since I want to make the international people to listen to something Arabic a bit. And it's actually both, like there's two lyrics, English and Arabic, but I really love it and I'm listening to it recently. So I want to recommend, it's called Mish Musaykab by Shahab.
Did you guys catch on to that?
Yes.
Okay, for me, I'd like to recommend a song by a girl named Rose. It's called Toxic Till the End.
She just listened today and she recommends it.
Yeah, no, not actually. I listened to the snippet maybe a week ago. The song just came out today. It's really nice.
And for me, I would recommend Hum Madol by Saad Lamarjid.
So you got two Arabic songs and one English? Is it English?
Mine is Arabic and Indian though.
Indian too. Yeah. I forgot that part.
Okay, I muted her.
Okay, guys, now we're at the end of our podcast. I wish that you guys would have benefited anything from what we've said so far. Or
if you did.
Or at least got entertained, hey. And anyways, now for our guest, how did you feel this podcast? Anything you want to say?
Honestly, it was fun. It's as if we're like sitting, all of us, in one couch and just talking. So it's cute.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. We miss having you. I miss seeing you all three. Also,
I miss you more.
Oh, so cute. We're so cute.
for now, this is the end of our podcast, and please don't forget to
Subscribe, like, and comment. And always remember that.
Life's better with a little bit of seasoning.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hola, au revoir. Au revoir.
we entered Spanish and the next is French. Hola, ¿cómo estás?